recording. Beautiful. It's the year 523. Your friend Sir Kazan has just been slain in honorable combat against one of the knights of the Lady of Fuse, Lady Finuse. She is deeply apologetic, offers to dip him in honey for you so you can take him back to Salisbury and have him buried properly once this campaign is over.
And have him immediately eaten by bears.
No. That's why you have squires, to guard him. Yeah, maybe Sir James Chili Pompadour is busy lugging his corpse back to Salisbury, even as we speak. But the rest of you, Sir Gluis, Sir Beatrice, and Sir Halfgan, are invited to join her for a small feast. Because it's not every year, they get visiting knights back in these back hills of Cambria.
Oh, I accidentally stole a card. Or I'm in the midst of... I didn't mean to.
You
Anyway.
bitch.
It's all right. Yes. Now, having battled her knights, all of you, you're granted permission to sit with her at the high table in the place of those knights that you have fought. If you were, the lesser of the two knights, meaning you lost, you just get to sit near the high table. So, not a whole lot going on. But anyhow, let's see what kind of weird shit they eat out here in the woods of the hills of Cambria.
It's a whole goose, but it's just the feathers.
I don't even remember getting in a fight.
Neither do I.
You had to basically
Oh, it's
prove
okay.
that you
I don't
It's
need
been
to.
a year since we've last played.
Yes.
It's not been a year.
It was 2020, now it's 2021.
Okay.
What kind of garbage shit are we eating?
You're eating roasted salmon and wine sauce, actually.
What the fuck?
Okay.
How do they slip in one thing that's like actually edible? Most of the time it's like dog anus and tarts.
Or dog tart anuses.
Yeah, I mean, all.
Tarts? Yeah. Meat
Don't
pies.
forget the dog anus tarts, yeah.
We made a pudding out of nipples. And it's like, that's disgusting.
That's for dessert, okay?
Whose nipples?
All right.
All of the nipples we could find.
All of
It is the finest nipple pudding in the land.
Oh boy, nipple pudding.
So you're trying to tell me there were no standards on your nipple selection?
They're all brown, okay?
Pig nipples, man
All right,
nipples.
Sir Beatrice, chat, drink, flirt, or draw a card.
90% symmetry?
No, we went for 60%. It's the off nipples.
Factory seconds.
Only nipples with a 90-degree bend in them.
It's bent nipple pudding.
I am
A mouthful of
I am
pudding.
hurting.
Here I am, nipples on my sauce. Are you hurting? Is that chatting or drinking?
I'm drawing a card.
You're drawing a card. Good choice.
Because those are always fun.
They could be.
And biggin.
Whoa.
Or it could just...
Double
Yeah.
check.
Yeah, whatever. Another jug of ale is brought out. Everyone
Yeah.
roll indulgence.
Yeah. Where is my indulgent? Some milk and cookies. I don't... Wait. Do I make it?
You crit it.
Okay. Yeah, there we go. I'm drunk as shit.
I think that's not what you want to do.
You are.
That's okay.
You are roaring drunk, Sir Gluis.
Hell yes.
Oh, Sir Beatrice fails. Yeah, you're sober. Sir
I
Halfdan.
am almost
Also
always
fails.
sober.
All right. So, Sir Gluis, you're roaring drunk.
Yes.
You have a +10 to lustful, reckless, indulgent, and valorous, and you have a -10 to everything else. Everything else.
Yep. I'm going
Every
to be
other
chatting.
roll possible.
Good to be chatting.
Yes, because
Perfect
I'm
choice.
I am the world's most charming man, and I am quite drunk.
Well, let me tell you about your host, Lady Finuse, right? Lady Finuse, you're roaring drunk. You have a +10 to lustful, reckless, indulgent, and valorous, and you have a -10 to everything else. Everything else.
Yes.
So she is twice widowed, which means she no longer has to marry who the king tells her to marry.
Hot
It's
dog.
it's her choice. Right now, she's decided to stay single until she finds like a promising dude.
Uh
But
huh.
yeah,
How
that's
old is
just
she?
uh, she's probably old if she's been married twice already.
That's true.
Um,
So
so
late
she's like,
20s.
right? Yeah, she's like
Mhm.
26.
Okay.
Ancient.
I'm gonna be chatting her up, just telling stories about like one time me and my brother, and it gets real old real quick.
All right, roll courtesy with a -10, or orate if you're like telling a story.
Ooh, orate, and that's also with a -10, right?
You bet, because you're
I thought I
smacking the
thought
shit out of yourself.
drunkenness did something other than just flirting.
It's
I thought there was other
it's
interpersonal skill.
also reckless, indulgent, and valorous. You're more
Yeah,
brave.
yeah, I fail.
Oh, that's too bad. Yeah, you're not the first person she's talked to that's been really drunk. So, you don't totally
But I'm the best at it.
make her wanna, I don't know, stab her ears with the skewers from the nipple pudding. So she just like politely waves for one of her household knights to like intercept you and bear the brunt of your drunken onslaught.
That's fair.
Sir Halfgan, chat, drink, flirt, or draw a card.
Uh, obviously going to draw a card because that's what all the cool kids do.
Fair enough.
And
You gotta put it on the table for me to touch it.
and begin. Time to share. Suddenly, my affairs seem inconsequential, and I want to just have everybody enjoy themselves. Oh,
Aw, cute.
Huh.
Great. Wow. That's so nice of you. You're just sitting
huh.
back, enjoying the moment, letting everybody have the spotlight. Go ahead and roll me alertness.
Awareness.
Alertness.
Yes,
Right.
awareness. Alertness is a different system entirely. My
Yes.
mistake.
Hell, it's a different word.
I got it.
Okay. Well, you just noticed the mood of everybody. You know, of course, Sir Gluis, young knight that he is just being a drunk weirdo. And Sir Beatrice is, being amenable to, not getting to sit at the head table. Um, but you do pick up the fact that there's this little young man. You see him like slip some, I don't know, some stray nipples into his pocket, perhaps for later. He scoops up some of the salmon, in his little manly pouch, and scuttles away. But before you can stand up to react to what you may see, the lady herself stands up and she says, you know, Sir Gluis has been relating to me your plans to kill the Dolores worm, and I must say, visiting knights, that this brings my heart much joy. This dragon has been, well, it's been killing all of my men that I send down into that village. We've given it up for lost. It's about 2 days' ride from here. There's a ruined church of Landelio Graben, and all of the residents of that town therein have long since been eaten or fled. And if your charge is to hunt this worm, there's one way to reach it, and it's by the path that runs along the river. And if you do succeed in killing the worm, it's going to bring great benefit to me. It has been blocking the only road between here and Buluth, where King Taffel lives, and I would love to see my good friend King Taffel, or at least open the roads so his soldiers could come, like help me out when I need it. Right now, in order to go see Buluth, we have to ride around 30 miles. uh, 30 miles north, and then, through this kingdom of Elfiel, and then 30 miles south through the kingdom of Brinshinyog.
It's
And
only a 10-hour drive.
yeah, exactly. So we never go there.
That's fair.
Yeah, and that's about all the coolness that leaks from her lips during this feast. And as the time wears on, night's getting late. Tables start getting carted away, the chairs are pulled in, and you guys are uh, settled and being led to your rooms. The man that leads you to your rooms, Sir Halfgan, you remember his pointy little face from, he's him of being the pocket sneaker. Where is this asshole? No, I saw him 3 hours ago. Okay, here he is. Yeah.
Oh no. This little rat face fuck. He's the one sneaking nipples into his pockets.
Yes, he is indeed. So as he is taking you along the long flight of stairs from the tower to the Bailey, he says, "Oh, hey, Sir Halfgan. How you doing? It must be exciting. You being a knight of Camelot. You been there? I hear the king's got a new castle and everything. Ooh, is that a sword? Can I touch your sword?" He is being ever so curious.
How old
And
are you, kid?
oh, I'm like 15.
You trained in the art of swordplay?
Oh, I play with some swords, if you know what I mean.
I think I do. Ask if he wants to spar me right now.
Whoa.
I could never spar such a great knight as you, Sir Halfton. I'd surely get my ass whooped thoroughly. And I want to be able to sit down this week. My tongue
Sweet Christ.
often gets me in trouble, and sometimes I'm not able to sit down for quite some time.
Well, how about I just teach you a move?
Oh, I love new moves.
Where you at? What techniques do you? What's the most recent
Let's
chapter out of the
pretend
book?
my head is empty and ready for any knowledge you might pour into it.
Lovely. I'm gonna teach you how to take a man's pants down with one flick of the blade.
Oh, this is a skill I could surely use.
And I do it.
Is very attentive. Who are you demonstrating this on?
Oh, good.
Your squire?
I will personally torture you for 10 decades if you do that on me.
I mean, yeah, my squire is game. It's fine. I'll do it on this little Scotius,
Okay.
who's 5 years older than this kid,
There's
but
no rules. There's no rules required. Little Scotius is like, really, this bullshit? You're falling in love with a new little boy? That's not me, and you're demonstrating your famous pantsing technique on me, and I'm just supposed to
my
take
gosh.
it? You just get salty looks from Scotius. But
Scotius, it was just yesterday that I taught you this pantsing technique, and you loved it. And I just, feel like I got to put the good out there in the world. I can't just keep it to ourselves.
go ahead and take a check in forgiving. As this boy might be a little bit imprudent, but you were like, whatever, I'll humor your ass. That night, you go to sleep. Everybody give me alertness rolls to see how deep a sleep you're in.
I fail.
And it's awareness, not alertness.
Did I say alertness again?
Yes.
What game have I been playing?
I don't.
All right, well, Sir Halfgan, as luck would have it, you are the most aware, and you see somebody moving silently into the room that you're sleeping in through the door. They've cracked it open and are attempting to move through it slowly and carefully.
As they pass me, I grab them.
Oh, they are grabbed and they yelp
I put
and
my hand over their mouth.
oh,
Quiet, quiet.
uh, you feel soft, undimpled skin beneath your fingers.
Undimpled. Uh-oh. Who goes there? I'll take my hand away.
He
Just
sticks
be
his
quiet.
tongue out and starts licking your hand.
I don't
That's
care.
gross.
But I tell him I'm going to take my hand away, but he's got to be quiet or I'll put it back. Or she. Or they.
All right. He. All right. So you move your hand. It's me. It's clever Jack. I was just trying to sneak into your room. I mean, come into your room to let you know some things I heard from the lady that you're going after the dragon. And I have some pro tips. I have a pocket full of nipples and a pocket full of pro tips.
Oh boy, well, you shouldn't be sneaking around. That's not how a knight behaves, but
Oh
sure,
well,
what
I'm
you
not a
got?
knight, sir. I'm just a common, everyday clever Jack.
Well, you strike me as one with knightly virtue, so just try to avoid sneaking around. What's up? Show me the thing.
Well, I know where it lives, and clever little me, I know exactly how to deal with it. Go ahead and give me a trusting roll to see if you think this guy is full of shit or not.
Uh, I didn't make it, but I can choose
Roll,
to.
yeah, roll suspicious to see if you are suspicious.
Nope. So I'm gonna choose to trust him.
Okay, all right. Well, here's what I know. I know it hates the color red because often have I gone out into the hills and waved a red dummy at the monster. Even all the way across the valley, it can see the red man, and as soon as it rises, I leave the dummy behind and I run away and hide in the rocks. I have done this several times. It burns up the dummy and then it goes away. So, what would you, sir, think we can do with that?
Have you tried it with the blue dummy?
Blue doesn't seem to work. Very good question, sir, but blue seems to have no effect whatsoever.
So you've done a scientific hypothesis test. I see.
Science
Yes.
is going to be invented for like another 400 or 500 years.
I mean,
Well played, my astute young clever Jack.
I mean, surely you've taken some of Merlin's teachings to heart if you're mentioning anything in the vein of experiments. But yes, we might be able to use something red, but definitely not something blue to lure the worm away. Yes, very good idea, Sir Halfgan. I'm glad you thought of it. There's another thing about this here worm. We have to keep it from flying away. Everyone hereabouts knows the story of old Sir One Eye, who came with 100 knights to try to kill it. But they were all killed because the worm kept way up high flying and breathed fire and burned everybody. So we have to keep it from flying away on us. Do you have any ideas? Or you, precious Scotius?
I mean, we could do like a rope arrow type of deal, like a harpoon.
I know I'm not awake, but I have the dumbest idea.
Well, did Sir Halfgan shout to get his friends awake or send
Probably
Scotius
not.
to go wake everybody up?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Take a check in energetic, Lewis, because you were a light sleeper and Scotius gets to you first.
Okay. Uh, this is going to sound ridiculous, but we put little saddles on a bunch of sheep and fill them with rocks. And the worm will eat the sheep, and then it'll be so full of rocks it can't get off the ground. Or we find metal sheep.
What do the saddles have to do with anything? Clever Jack asks.
That's where you put the rocks in the saddlebags.
Ah, okay. Oh,
You can't just
that sounds
because
promising, but we
you
lose a
can't
lot
just
of
feed
sheep.
rocks to sheep. Yeah, well, they're not my sheep.
Well, okay, well, yeah, there is. We did, yeah. Sir Lewis, you do remember, although it was a long time ago. You do remember on your way in, past that giant, right? There was that river and the color-changing sheep owned by that shepherd.
Of
You'd have to go
course.
back tracing quite a bit, but yeah, you could, go
Get some red
steal
sheep.
that shepherd's sheep.
Hmm.
They're white and black, but if they cross the river, they turn the opposite color, right?
We could, at the very least, well, then we just can use white sheep and turn them red. We don't need them to be black or white.
We need them to be heavy.
Yeah.
That's what we need. I don't care about the color of them. Dragon's going to eat a sheep.
Sure. So sheep filled with rocks or saddlebags on red sheep. That sounds like a great point. Also harpoons, yes, Sir Halfgan. We could get some iron hooks. I'm sure that we could get some of
Netting.
those hereabout. They used to be used by old King Hu. He used to use iron hooks to hold monsters so his warriors could kill them. Dragged by oxens tied to the other end of these hooks, because they're strong. But yes, I think between the red sheep and the rocks and the red dummy, I think we might have a plan here. Here's what I was thinking. Scotius, you might agree with me on this, but of course, Sir Lewis has a mighty awesome plan as well. I'll
So
make
dumb.
the fireproof red dummy fireproof because it'll be made out of metal, and metal doesn't burn, right? Only stuff inside of it. And I will tie it to the tower and fill it full of iron hooks. So that's what Clever Jack can do. And you guys can do whatever it is you think best as well. But I want to work with you. You seem cool and from far away. You're very interesting. I love the pants trick. You share my fondness for nipple pudding. Uh, I'm seeing
Damn it.
sort of a beautiful friendship here. And if we could rid this my homeland of the worm, I would be much more free to stick my fingers in other pies.
I couldn't have said it better, kiddo.
All right, so I'm gonna cross the river
And
and cut
string.
across some hills. So I'll meet you, kind of, sort of. I can wave the dummy around so you know I'm in position, but I'll meet you on the outskirts of the village, near this terrible Dolores worm. But you make your own
Totally.
preparations, and I'll see you out there.
Dolores!
Um, so we don't have to do the heavy sheep idea.
I mean, you can. That's a great idea.
Oh, we're doing it. We're
Well, the
too
first problem
vested.
is gonna be- If we want to fill the sheep with rocks, then we need to feed them to the sheep. But I think if we just go with saddlebags and fill them with rocks, that'll be
That's-
the best way to go.
I mean, you got to think the dragon has unsaddled many a bag,
You think so? You think it
Uh,
unsaddles sheep?
and it knows better than the. I guess. Well, we could just do an experiment with a regular sheep, and
Yeah,
then
man, you're not over close enough. See, there you go.
There.
I'm a.
But yeah, well, okay, we're gonna need a lot of dogs for this, for the
Dogs.
herding
Oh, right.
of all the sheep. So step one is we get dogs.
Well, there is a shepherd.
All right, we'll tell him.
All right.
hey, shepherd, dogs.
He's really nervous about the dragon eating all of his sheep.
We just give him like 2 Libra to like pay for the sheep or something.
Right.
All right, that chicken generous, Sir Beatrice, for. He's kind of upset. He asked to keep a few of the pregnant ones.
Sure.
And
Whatever.
And gives you, like, I don't know, a dozen.
Bring me your finest sheep saddlebags and all of your rocks.
Yeah.
Give me the sheep that just are the most annoying.
This whole plan is probably going to cost 3 Libra total to get all the saddlebags and pay people to fill them full of rocks. And
I'll
buy the
toss in
rocks.
2. I'll pay all 3. Who gives a shit? Got like 100 and
I mean,
something.
if you guys are like fucking bickering over a Libra at this point, I have
Yeah.
no respect for any one of you. But great, you've got 12 sheep painted red, loaded with rocks in their saddlebags.
The guy that sold these to me told me they're the best rocks in town and only charged me 1 libra for all these rocks.
And that included the bags and loading the rocks into the bags.
Best rocks in town, he said.
Best rocks in town. I mean, that's...
So I'm not going to have to work for 6 months.
So I don't understand Simple Jack's simple plan. He's going to fill a
so
suit of armor full of hooks.
So he has related his plan in full to Scotius, because they speak more or less the same language, being of the lower serving class, right?
Who's Scotius?
Squire.
Loyal Scotius. So anyhow, Clever Jack's plan, not Simple Jack's plan, but
whatever.
Clever Jack's plan is to tie a red dummy, to a church. And when the dragon gets all upset at the red dummy, he'll go and charge at the church, which has also, Clever Jack has rigged with iron hooks. So then the dragon pins itself to this church. That's Clever Jack's plan. But your plan's also a good one, and why not do both?
Clever Jack's plan to burn down a church.
It's kind of already burned.
Oops.
If half of what you hear about this dragon having burned down the village and, living in its ruins is true.
We just like all our T's crossed, okay?
Yeah. So first day is spent securing sheep and rocks and red paint from a place.
Berries.
So many blood and berries. You use one of the sheep to paint all the other sheep, right?
You just take in the whole thing and just wipe.
The village itself is about 2 days' travel from the Lady Fenu's castle, so you spend a lot of time dicking around. On the second day, after hours of travel, settled lands are far behind you. You pass through some open meadows and see some sparse woodlands, and then you see a near empty hamlet where old men and women are, squinting at you suspiciously from their hidey holes in the mud. You pass through some nice woodland, and you see off to your left a fire burning and a thatched hut. A man you may or may not know. Other knights of Salisbury may be familiar with this man. He's bent and old. His knees are knackered. His face is withered. He's old and bent. He hails you. Hail, travelers! Hail, Sir Knights! Ooh.
I recognize him.
So do I.
He's the much-famed hermit that has been curing many of you from madness.
Everybody just runs off in the woods, and he's like, another one, I'll take him.
Yeah. And
he just absorbs all the crazy, right? So he's just ready to pop off.
He uses leeches.
You must be a knight of Salisbury.
Mm-hmm.
So many of you insane in the woods.
From your lean, mean, and your, I don't know, eyes darting on the cusp of madness, that you must be highly impassioned men of Salisbury.
Well, that is what my wife tells me.
Welcome to my hermitage. I would love to feed you some soup and tell you, some things and answer any questions you might have.
Okay. I mean, so this is we're halfway through the journey to this.
Halfway through the journey to the village.
Yeah. I mean, I'll totally stay with him. We'll trade stories. I'll ask him if he knows any sheep have any make them heavier spells.
Oh no!
Do you know anyone named Do you know any dragons named Dolores?
Oh, the dolorous worm is but a day's ride from here. I fear for you, Sir Beatrice. You may yet end up swallowed by the worm, but your red sheep give me, I don't know, pause. I've never seen such a traipsing through the woods as those weird woolly redders. He gives you some soup because that's all he's got. It tastes very earthy. There's probably dirt as a primary ingredient in this soup. He says it will make you strong and keep the devil out.
That's important.
And as he's, you're having soup, you're chatting him up. Somebody give me a folklore roll.
What's the date on that devil?
But just fail. Yeah, no, I critically fail.
I almost made it.
That's a fumble then.
Yep.
All right, Sir Lewis, what insulting thing do you say to this man?
I your soup tastes like dirt. Our sheep are the heaviest in the land, and you are an old fool. But I would like heavier sheep still.
He stands up, and it looks like he's in a mind to reprimand you, Sir Lewis. But suddenly he stops speaking, and his eyes go blank, and he stares off into space. And he says in a voice not his own, "There are 3 hidden things of the fate of the island of Britain. A sword that slays the smith who forged it. 3 gold lions who eat the flesh of woe. A fair flower that blooms behind stone walls." And
Last one, a flower.
a fair flower that blooms behind stone walls. And then he says, "Of course, Sir Lewis."
My bad.
You should probably eat some more soup.
The soup was quite good.
Sir Beatrice, ever the wise. Thank you for not forgetting me and my need to eat and sustain myself. Ooh, I fear it's past my bedtime. Good nights. I'll leave you as I tuck myself into this bracken bramble that I have dug a hole in.
Yes, where you
He crawls
belong.
into his little hermit hole.
Please stay there.
He backs into it, right?
Like a hermit crab?
Yeah, he like hermit crabs back into his little hole. You go to bed, I guess.
Yeah.
The next day, the sun rises. Today's the day, guys.
All right.
Gromer, the hermit crawls out of his little hermity hole. Says, "I can lead you up to the river." So he leads you 4 miles up to the river, and he blesses you all. "Bless you, Sir Halfgan. Bless you, Sir Lewis. And most of all, bless you, Sir Beatrice. Question mark. Which one of you scoundrels grabbed the Rock of Invisibility from dead Sir Kazan?"
Oh,
Me.
shit. Yeah.
All right,
Go
Sir
for it.
Beatrice, you have the Rock of Invisibility. It only works if you hold it in your shield hand, and you can't hold your shield and the rock at the same time.
Okay.
But it makes you invisible.
Mm.
All right. So you trot along, and after reaching a bend in the river, as I don't know, a turning point, all things. Let's see here. We got an anything? Sure. There's some shitty little village around here as epic music plays.
Yes.
Truly the most epic of music.
Yeah, clearly. It is written. Everything is burned to black. The weeds are burned. There's no sign of life. Everything is stumps as far as the eye can see. There are no trees here. Each of your horse's hooves brings up a puff of ash from the ground. You see that the only thing standing is a churchy stone steeple. You can give me awareness rolls.
This is the only church you've heard about. No.
Oof.
Not when it counts.
No.
Fair enough. You continue trotting forward. As you enter, I don't know, the ashy remains of the village, a strange feeling overcomes you. Not so much a stench or a cloud, but a gross presence.
Feels weird, you guys.
Yeah. It's a feeling you can't quite point to on your body, but you feel it everywhere. Your horses begin to toss their heads and their eyes are rolling and they're one step away from foaming at their mouths as you try to rein them in. Go ahead and make horsemanship rolls.
I want to impassion this.
Oh, come on. Like, what the fuck? This is some garbage bullshit.
You're rolling real hot, Sir Lewis.
Just fucking trash. How much damage do I take when I fall?
Oh, Sir Halfgan going big, impassioning.
I can't afford to just fail all day.
Well, you don't, so that's good. All right, Sir Gluis, you can either hop off of your horse and let it run away, or be dragged away.
I guess I'll hop off my horse.
Okay, you don't take any damage, but your horse goes running off. Do you want your squire to chase after it?
Yeah.
All right, so your squire, that's what they will be doing.
Yep.
So out of curiosity, are any of us wearing red?
No.
Oh, I have red on my shield.
Yeah.
Okay. You know what? I'm not even going to mention it.
Also, all right, so, yep, the horses are going crazy. Sir Halfgan manages to calm his down. Sir Beatrice manages to calm theirs down. And Sir Gluis's horse goes running away screaming.
Andy, no.
And what's the name of your squire?
Philonet.
The Philonet goes running off after it, chasing it with his sumpter, if that's what he's riding. It's
a they. They're a cat girl.
Oh. No.
I don't know. No, it's just that the name is Philonet.
Philonet goes running off. The 12 red sheep, I don't know, curl around your feet, Sir Gluis.
Fuck.
They're also kind of lacking direction and are trembling, just huddling close to you as maybe their adopted shepherd.
This is why we should have brought dogs.
You have 2 sheepdogs with you as part of the cost of steering the sheep, so you have them.
Okay. Well, let's have this worm eat me.
What do you want to do? And we're gonna break into action rounds now. So, Sir Beatrice, what are you doing?
I am separating myself from the rest of the group, mainly Gluis. As I'm riding towards the church.
All right, you're riding towards the church. Great. Sir Halfgan, what are you doing?
Well, assuming that Gluis can handle the sheep, yeah, probably going toward the church is the move.
Okay, all right. And Sir Gluis.
Ooh, I'm gonna get my spear out and start making a lot of noise. Like, hey, here's these sheep. They're a light snack. I pun into the distance.
Okay, all right, perfect. So Sir Beatrice and Sir Halfgan, go ahead and give me awareness rolls.
Oh boy. What's the weather doing right now?
The weather
That's not good.
is gray.
Ew.
It's that time of year where the weather is just gray all the time. It's kind of warm as well, which is weird. All right, so you guys both fail your awareness rolls. You just keep riding along, heading towards that church. It's at least some sort of destination. You ride so far that it's kind of like, I don't know, weird to you that when part of the church like lifts up and sails over your head, you're like, how was it, what? And you still are continue riding your horses, but Sir Gluis, you see coming towards you as you were expecting.
A worm
the
named Dolores.
a worm named Dolores. It's got great big wings, spread wide, hooked little things on the end of those wings, two shitty looking feet, a great long tail. This thing is enormous. It's around size 35.
Sweet fuck.
Yeah. It's pretty big, but it's curves its wings into its body as it dives towards you on the ground. Yeah, it is going to attempt to bite the shit out of you.
I'm going to try to dodge a sheep in the way.
Okay. So Dex, I guess, if you're trying to dodge a sheep in the way.
Yeah, I'm going to do this honorably.
So go
I
ahead
don't
and
know.
give-
I got nothing.
First things first.
Yep.
Can you even? Give me a valorous roll, and
let's
you
see.
others can give me valorous rolls as well to see if you are stuck still for a round or able to act. And you're going to do this
Oh,
at
I'm
a minus
valorous.
10. Oh, sorry.
Jesus.
At a minus 10. Because it's a fucking dragon.
Well,
I will
then
be
my
thinking about.
I would have lost.
If you need to re-roll Sir Gluis, given the new information, that's fine because you rolled
Yes.
after. I mean, before
I'm
it said.
Definitely going to do this honorably because, like, I'm
Yep.
not going to make it otherwise.
Oh no, Sir
Yep.
Beatrice has a -5 on all of the
Okay.
things.
So this is just a straight roll for valorous. Oh, fuck you.
Oh.
So that's an automatic check in cowardly, Sir Gluis.
This is such garbage. The dice hate me.
They really do.
Boo. I'm hitting the boo buttons and the dice hate buttons. Fuck you. Boo. Boo. Sometimes
quite loudly.
Sometimes. Boo. God damn it. I've rolled more 20s.
You guys are all not very valorous today.
I'm valorous.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh, you are. You're the only one. All right, Sir Gluis, you hit the deck. You hide underneath the sheep, attempting to just get the fuck out of here, but knowing that if you run, it's already too late. So you just hit the ground.
Big ball of suck.
Yeah. Yeah. It's very unfortunate, but the worm is going to, well, it was trying to eat you as being the tallest. So go ahead and give me a dex roll at regular.
50-50 shot. It's not going to go well.
It will attempt to bite you at regular.
No, yeah. Oh, it bites me at regular.
No. Oh, that's okay. Yes, it crit bites you.
Oh, cool. Well, it's been nice playing as Gluis.
Super cool.
That's why you have Lewis.
All right. So this.
Lewis isn't allowed to get married, though. He can't have kids.
Ooh, that's a lot of
Cool.
dice.
I assume I don't get my shield because I'm diving to the ground.
Yeah. No, you're hiding underneath sheep, but it snapped you before you were able to do that. So 48 damage.
You're taking 33. I'm dead.
All right. It roasts you. Well, let's see if it can flicker its flames on. Nah. All right. So it chomps you, and a couple of sheep just grounds you like right in its jaws. It gets you perfectly in there, glurps you down, is playing around in your dead body.
Ooh.
Sir Halfgan is riveted in place. He cannot. Oh no. Sir Beatrice is riveted in place. Cannot even move right now as Sir Gluis is just chomped to bits. Sir Halfgan, you have the sword Wormbane, if you recall.
I do.
Yes.
Can you give me a copy of Gluis? Well, I don't want to rewrite all the glory and
I
events
got
and
you,
stuff.
of course. Let's see. Duplicate.
Thank you.
Aren't they like twin brothers or something?
Yeah, they
Yes.
are twin brothers.
Can't Lewis just pretend to be Gluis and keep all the honor and
That's
stuff.
a real honorable thing to do. No, he's not allowed to get married. It's just the big thing about it. All right.
Lewis.
I got him.
All right. So right. So Halfgan, uh, you're about a turn away from being able to reach the worm because you were riding hard for the steeple and it chased out after the sheep. So you're still riding this turn. As it's beginning to just eat the fuck out of these red sheep that are pissing it the fuck off. That's
I'm angry and hungry. Ah! Like,
yep. This is the second round here. Sir
mm.
Beatrice, you can attempt to rally yourself again. Just
I have to roll Valorous.
Yes,
Do I still have a -10?
you do.
I still have a -5 for.
For fucking up your passion, yes.
Okay. This is gonna work.
Oh, you're at a
There's
-15. Got it.
Roll a 1.
It's been nice playing with everyone. This is a fun TPK. Thanks for playing.
All right, an 8. Let's chill. We'll get back to you, Sir Beatrice, as you just have a lot of problems currently dealing with yourself. You disassociate momentarily. Sir
Typical.
Afghan, you could reach the tail of the worm this round if you wanted to.
Can I have been hollering at my buddy last round? Courage, get it together. We got this.
Oh,
The
you
dead
can.
one?
No, not the dead one.
Because you
So
just
this
kind of
will
told
be-
me
This will
I was
be
riding.
an opposed passion roll. So, Sir Beatrice, you used honor.
Yeah.
So you're going to roll honor against whatever Sir Halfgan's passion he's going to roll to try and snap you out of this bullshit. So you get out at least potentially remove your -5.
Justice.
That's a passion of yours?
Apparently
not. A
not.
trait, passion.
Yeah. Just.
That's a trait, not a passion.
I'm an idiot. Yes.
It's been a
Good.
year.
Things
Oh, thank God
are
you already failed, Beatrice.
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
And I want to succeed, right?
Yes,
It's not one of those
definitely want to
weird
succeed.
failure is the good result option thingies. All right.
Mine's is, not yours.
Honor on honor. Listen, we gotta be honor guy.
Okay.
We gotta do
All
honor.
right. Great. Sir Beatrice, what do you say, Sir Halfgan, to snap him out of it? This is an intense moment. Sir Gluis is being actively devoured by a worm, and you're
He's
shouting
chewing
at
him.
Yeah.
This is the moment. This is the moment we prepared for.
No, it's
We're
not.
okay.
Lewis's
It's really
plan
not.
is
But
working. He was wearing super heavy armor.
this is our one opportunity to, make it so that our comrade's sacrifice doesn't go exploited. Oh yeah, that's what you want. Exploitation.
Exploit Lewis? Yes, I've been doing that his whole life.
All right. Yes. Okay. All right, Beatrice. You pull your shit together. You'll be able to act next round. But yeah, Sir Halfgan, you haven't advanced further, so you're not in range of attacking the worm this round. The worm continues to eat sheep. That is what it is doing for round 3. This is round 4. Sir Halfgan, you could ride up and be able to take a swing on the worm. Sir Beatrice, you're 2 rounds behind, but you got your shit back together.
Okay. Can I do something?
You can surely do something.
Beatrice will take her dagger out and slice it across her forehead, get blood all over her face,
Oh, damn.
and start screaming and trying to distract the dragon.
Okay. Go ahead and take it like a 1-point wound and a check in Valorous.
Because I need that.
Yeah, you do.
That is valorous as fuck.
Yeah. Wow, that's pretty great. All right. The dragon is very involved with these sheep. It continues to eat them. Sir Hafgan, you're within striking distance of the tail end.
Uh, can I get around to the? No, I want to.
Stay with the tail. You'll get a cool weapon if you hit it.
Dead guy, what do you think? Spirit of.
Ask Scotius.
I can't pray to the dearly recently departed spirit of Gluis for his guidance
I
in
mean,
this moment.
I think he's
Gluis,
just gonna say fucking hit it.
tell me what to do.
Stab it in the wings.
Oh yeah, the wings, so it can't fly away because we didn't have the rope rig. Cool, wings it is.
all right, so you're riding around because, it's huge. So if you want to go stab it in the wings, you got to waste time riding around it.
Hmm.
All right, so you're riding around. Sir Beatrice, the dragon is eating all of the sheep. It's probably done with 8 out of the 12 by now.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just going to town. They're all red. They're in its immediately, line of sight. So it's going to town on them.
All right then, Beatrice will.
You're 1 round away from the tail end of the worm.
Cool. Then I'll just ride forward towards the tail end of the worm.
All right, perfect. Sir Hafgan, you're around to the wing side. What do you do?
It's too big for me to leap up onto its back, right?
I mean, you could attempt to do that.
But like, is it? My jump distance is 5 feet and it's fucking 30 feet tall. Because
Yes.
how plausible? Okay. So no, doing that probably not what you want. I can take a flying leap off my horse with the worm's bane though, and like stick it in a wing at the base where the wing meets the body.
That can certainly be your plan.
It
Go
can be
ahead
the
and
attempt.
roll sword.
Oh God, Halfcan, why aren't you better at stuff? I think Pendragon would want me to do this.
Definitely. If there's a dragon involved.
God damn it.
Oh, they're minus 5s.
And it goes down 1, right?
Yeah, you failed
Mm-hmm.
the Pendragon.
Good.
There's just some hesitation. You're like, is this his? No, this isn't. Oh.
Still made it.
Still made it, indeed. All right. So go ahead and roll damage because it was not aware of you. It's concentrating on these heavy sheep. And doesn't Wormbane do more things?
Oh, yeah, and I didn't. That's normal damage. I don't know if I'm supposed to be rolling any extra modifiers or anything like that.
It's all right. The sword Wormbane does an extra 2d6.
Should I just roll then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 76? Or I'll roll 2 more now and 7 if there's a next time.
If there's the next time.
So that's
So we had
25.
a sword named Wormbane, and you guys left me in a field flapping my arms.
I mean, I'm not the one who
Yes.
forgot about it.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, so I don't think this is how any of us expected this to go.
I mean, Mr. Invisible Rock in his pocket hasn't done much with that either.
I mean, that was going to be my plan as soon as it looked at me. So
You should have done it before it saw you at all.
technically, it didn't even look at me. It looked at you.
All right. So great. The thing is, you bite into the fiend's wing with Wormbane, right? And there's a loud like hissing and smoking that comes from the wound as you like stab it into the wing, and the worm like raises its head as like dead sheep parts like fly out as it's screaming. You would cover your ears if you cared about losing your hearing at all, but instead you've just all decided to go temporarily deaf to the worm's cries because you don't want to drop your swords and all that bullshit. You've got your shit together now. So the worm cries out and it gives you the stink eye. Its little head swivels around Sir Hafgan, and its big lizardy vertical slit is focused very much on you. Sir next round. You guys could give me awareness rolls?
Sure.
There was other stuff to be aware of. Good. Not just this fucker descending on us. Ugh.
No.
Damn it.
Well, it
This is a
kind
session
of-
where we die.
Yeah, it might be. It really might be. The
Yes,
dice are
Lewis.
yes.
We
Thanks,
know.
Lewis.
Well, yep, yeah. This is what happens. It's fine. The worm turns its gaze on you, Sir Halfgan, and is gonna attempt to bite the shit out of you. Sir Beatrice, you are within tail distance, so it's gonna be attacking you with its tail.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
So first, Sir Halfgan, because face first. So it'll be attempting to bite you. You can attempt to shield and sword.
Shit, yeah.
Ooh.
Hey.
All right. You beat it. So yeah, go ahead and give me another swords damage with your extra 2d6.
6.
26. Nice. All right. Again, it smokes and hisses as you thrust Wormbane up and like to its chin, right? Cut it on the side, and it slashes and it snarls, and it's not able to complete its move to bite your face off. And Sir Beatrice, the tail is whipping through the air. It's kind of got some little spikes on the end there. And as luck would have it, you can see shining at the end of this tail something bright and sparkly right before it's about to hit you in the face. Roll to either attack or dodge from tail.
I will attack. Attack the tail. Do I want to impassion? Since it went so well for me last time.
Hey, it's been going great for everyone.
Fuck it, I'll roll Homage Arthur and fail. I
It's a
crit.
crit.
I crit. Okay.
Plus 20.
Okay. I guess that means good things.
It doesn't mean bad things. This is what I
Probably.
wanted to have happen.
All right. I guess I'll just
What
maybe
weapon are you
crit
using?
my sword.
Okay.
I
Ooh,
crit.
Damn, roll crit damage.
All right. This was unexpected.
It's always unexpected.
38.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Man, if only Gluis were here to see me now.
Indeed. Okay. Great. The worm has taken a what is is that a major wound? Not quite with its armor. It has, ridiculous dragon armor. But so not quite a major wound. But although you might be harassing its tail, it is very much focused on Sir Halfgan. Sir Halfgan, you can sense that this worm just has it out for you, and maybe you alone. So it's you and the worm again. Let's roll. Is it going to try to bite you?
I don't like bitey.
Just succeed.
I did.
All right. It misses again as its jaws, clamp above your head, and they make an earth-shattering kaboom. 25.
Nice.
Damn. All right.
Up into its snapping mess of vortex of fangs and whatnot.
Yeah. Up into that thing.
Just kind of wiggle the sword near it. Oh.
Ooh. All right. I guess this will be it. And Sir Beatrice.
Do I still get the plus 20 for my...
That is correct.
Cool. Can I ride forward to attack its other wing, or...
You're still at the tail, but you could ride around to go attack the wing.
Would I get a chance to attack it again, or not
You're
this round?
riding this round if you choose to.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll focus on the tail then.
might as well.
Yeah. Do-do-do. Sword. Plus 20.
Sir Lewis, 23.
Critical
That's a
again.
hit. Roll a damage.
Okay. 29.
29 or 2 for 50. All right. You've snipped it some more. Its tail. Well, did it? I guess I didn't roll for its tail. Its tail misses, so that's fine. Yeah. You stab into its tail. More scales fly off. It's gonna have some nasty scars if it survives this thing. But it begins to take off from the ground. It's flapping its massive wings. The one is like kind of ragged. It's still able to gain some air. And as it's flying up into the air, it begins to turn itself and move back towards the church. And go ahead and give me awareness rolls if you're not going to follow it. If you're going to follow it, you'll find out eventually.
I'm following it.
All right.
Also, it ate a bunch of rocks and gluus. So I feel like
Yes.
that should be something.
It is definitely something. Don't worry. So it is not too far off the ground. It's within lance or spear range, if you will. But it is headed towards the church, and as you follow it, you see there's another something red is up in the little steeple there, and you see that Clever Jack must have had time to put his plan into play while you guys were occupying the worm in the field. As the worm lands, you are still riding towards it because you can't really reach up onto the church steeple. But you see its wounds begin to kind of knit close and sort of glitter and sparkle as they heal over and scar over. But still there remains a jagged hole in one of its wings. What do? You move up. I mean, it takes 2 rounds to ride up to the church. But you're there. It's curled around the church steeple. Yes, Sir Beatrice.
We could sneak up and just rend its other wing and run away for a time when we have more than 2 of us. That is a thing we could do. Now that our heads are about us and, it's not murderous.
What's it doing right now? Is it just curled up around the steeple?
Yeah, it's just curled up around the steeple. And it sounds like you guys are still gauging the situation.
No, I'm riding towards it still.
Yeah. That's what I mean. You're not doing anything different than you were at the previous rounds.
Let's see. Can I attack it from outside the steeple, or do I need to go inside the church to attack it?
No, you can attack it from outside.
Then yeah, I'm going to attack it.
Okay, you gotta do with landslides it's beyond the sword range.
Fine.
If you got off your horse and tried to run up the steeple, then you could sword it, but
I kind of want to get off my horse and run up the steeple.
all right, well that's what you're doing this round then. All right. So
do you really want to die?
Is hopping off his horse and running up into this old Folia party church. What do you do?
Beatrice, we could come back with more men. Don't throw yourself away. Don't throw your life away to this. This is not your time.
All right, so Sir Halfgan's shouting. Sir Beatrice.
I'm whispering with much concern.
Oh, okay.
While I because I got a Clever Jack is up in there too, right?
Not that you can see, but
oh no, we can't see him. I'm gonna try to see him.
Okay, sure. Give me an awareness roll. At a +5, because you're looking for your little boy.
At a +5, that is a success.
Okay. You see, Clever Jack, you also notice that the worm has unwittingly curled itself around the steeple, which is studded with all these metal hooks. So it's doubtful that it will be able to fly away from here.
Okay.
Sir Beatrice, you are rounding the ruined gaps in the steeple. The worm's arm is within, I don't know, sword range. If you crawl out onto the roof of this terribly unstable chapel, you could probably, hack away at it. What do you do?
So I'm gonna drop my shield and pull out the invisibility stone,
Okay.
and then start going ham on whatever dragon I can get.
Okay.
You could probably just like rig up your shield to your back or something, right?
You're near its face, but you're invisible, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it has a -5 to detect you. So let's see if it,
Only a -5?
yeah, it has very keen ears. Um, so let's see. Its normal bite is a 15, so it's now a 10. So go ahead and roll your sword or whatever. Ooh. It succeeded.
Am I still impassioned or no?
Yes.
Still impassioned?
Yes.
Oh wow. Okay.
I thought that's why you were doing the thing to like still use your sword.
I mean, yes, I was hoping you'd say that, but also it's just cool to run up a steeple and fight a dragon in its face.
Yes. All right. So 32. That beats an 8. Go ahead and roll crit damage.
Mm-hmm.
31. Right.
Even my crits have been kind of low.
Could have been worse.
The dragon is snarling and trying to bite you. Bricks are falling off, and it's trying to peel itself away from the steeple, but it finds that these iron hooks are pinning it in place. Sir Halfgan, what do you do?
All right, that's encouraging enough.
Mm-hmm.
I will take advantage of the pinned stab him in his face is what's happening.
Oh,
Obviously.
okay. Are you gonna jump off your horse and run up the steeple and go stab it in its face too?
Oh yeah, my horse
Or-
can't run up a steeple, can it?
No,
Yeah, I think you should just use your lance.
but he's got a magic sword.
I got the word. I got
Oh, yeah, true.
specific sword for
So, I don't know.
Yeah,
Do whatever looks cool.
Yeah,
I'm running
that's
up.
cool. All right.
Can I get there in one turn? I gotta wait.
We let Sir Beatrice do it, so yeah, you can do it, but it'll get to attempt to bite your face off.
I don't like my face getting bitten off. I really don't. And
I don't
neither
like your
does
face. I don't like your face either.
neither does Guinevere. She told me.
Oh, nice. Plus 10.
Yeah.
Okay, a 15 beats a 3, so you succeed.
And that's a crit, but that's only a crit unmodified. So
It's not
okay.
a crit. Yeah,
Yep.
just a 15.
Bonus dice. 27.
Ooh, 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 ooh. Nice. All right. Sir Halfgan, you run up this steeple. You've got Wormbane in one hand, your shield in the other. You are full of vengeance and head up about your dead friend, all those sheep. You also can't see Sir Beatrice, right? Because they're invisible. So you think maybe the dragon ate Sir Beatrice while you were running up the stairs. You're even more full of, I don't know, purpose as love is strengthening your arm. You need to be able to see Queen Guinevere. You need to be able to like give this jewel that this supposed worm is supposed to have to the king. So maybe she'll give you, I don't know, a kiss on the cheek or send you a scented note. That would be really good because then you could smell it later.
Mm-hmm.
And you take Wormbane and you just crush it right into this thing's fucking eye, as it is in the most advantageous position for you to do so. And it squeals and it thrashes against the hooks, and writhes and snaps its tail back and forth. Just death throes and screams and wailings. The horses are all running away again. And Sir Beatrice pockets a stone and is, visible again, as the worm just slowly, I don't know, drools out its last breaths, and bleeds onto the church, and then it falls onto the ground and makes weird, shitty, muddy ash piles of blood. Is dead.
That was surprisingly easy. I like kick it and poke it a little to make sure, like I don't quite trust it.
Yeah, no, it's totally dead.
Well, let's harvest whatever scales and teeth and cool stuff we can get, and
Well, that's like squire work. But the whole reason you were sent after this silly thing, if you can remember, is that there's supposedly a jewel that it has that gives the true king of Britain the power to summon money from nowhere.
Is it the shiny thing on its tail that nearly killed me?
Well, Sir Beatrice, you go and you check out its tail, and yeah, there's this weird crystal. It's purple. Yeah, kind of fits the description.
Yoink.
Yoink.
Yep.
You've got two magic rocks.
I have the most magical rocks in the world.
Can I have one? I just want one.
Sure, I'll let you have the useless magical rock that only works for the king, so you can get a kiss from Guinevere or whatever.
Sweet.
Scented note.
Score! I'll be smelling Guinevere. Ooh yeah.
It was totally worth the death of our dearest friend.
It totally didn't sound so gross.
The heraldry link is dead. It's just like
Yeah.
a big JavaScript garbage now.
I know. It's
Oh.
Well, they killed Java, didn't they?
No, they killed Flash.
They could
Yeah.
kill Java.
Um,
The whole internet would
Java is alive in all of
the
us.
world would die.
That
Without
would be
Java,
nice.
there's no life. Java is
I
the
have-
element that brings life in so many ways. Well, congrats for slaying the Dolores Worm. Epilogue wise, yeah, you pick up Sir Lewis, who's with the forces of Sir Grifflet, who you all trotted out here with in the beginning, to war on Cambria. You are able to meet up with King Arthur's retinue, as he's of course also coming on this campaign because he's King Arthur, so he's gonna conquest along with his knights. Sir Lewis, you've rejoined the party.
all right.
Sir Halfgan, Sir Beatrice, it's been like a week. So if you've taken any damage, go ahead and give yourself a healings rate worth of health back.
Oh, hold up.
Did anybody
Had-
get hurt?
Had we healed before this fight
No.
because of the time we spent? No. Okay, I got to reapply my old wound from before then. I think I remember how much it was.
There was not a week at all.
Yeah, so you give yourself just 1 week's healing.
It
Cool.
was like 3 or whatever. Yeah.
Yep. Wow, I was low health that whole fight. It's a good thing I didn't get hit even once, because that would have been the end of my life.
Like Lewis. Oh, so sorry, Lewis. Your brother is very, very, very dead.
Yeah, so Dame Fennews, as you stop by her on the way back, she's very excited. You have like a really nice feast. What
We
do you
gave her
guys want-
various scales and
Yeah,
teeth.
Yeah. What do you want to do with Clever Jack? Anything?
Do you want to teach him how to sword swallow now or something?
Yeah,
You gross old man.
It's an option.
God damn it! What the fuck?
Yeah, let's. I mean, I'm about to graduate as squire. I do the eyebrows at him, like, what are you doing? You got anywhere to be?
I could live here forever, But if you're gonna teach me more pants tricks, I might be down the squire for you.
I'll teach you tricks of the non-pants variety too. Don't even worry about it.
Well, hot dog. Yeah, Clever Jack is down. You have you have Clever Jack as squire.
Awesome. So Scotia scoots, and it's just like a nice little revolving door.
Yeah. Yeah, you burn some time at Lady Finnew's. Everybody wants to hear about the fight with the dragon. Mourns Sir Gluis. God rest his soul. Um,
He absolutely died heroically.
yeah.
He wasn't hiding under sheep at all.
And as you ride the week back out to meet up with King Arthur and Sir Griflet, so King Arthur, right, as we know and love, and Sir Griflet, likewise. King Arthur's a little hard to get to, but you're able to approach Sir Griflet. So Sir Griflet says, "Oh, I see two knights returning went out rode like 4 or 5. Pray tell what sort of adventures you had."
Were there 4 or 5?
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, I mean, some of them just like aren't here right now.
yeah, but 2 of them are not here because they died, and also not here.
Well, sir, we suffered loss of life as sometimes befalls professionals of our rank, but
As often, as pretty much always.
yeah, but we were able to bring home the glory, and we're here, so that's what matters. Just wanting to make sure you look cool.
Oh, don't worry about me. I mean,
I don't even know why we did with that eye patch. Like, who could? Any ever?
no,
Ooh.
you're talking to Sir Griflet. You're not talking to the king. King's
Oh,
the-
shit.
We wish we were talking to
Yeah,
the
you
king.
wish you were talking to the king.
That's Mexi motherfucker.
What does that smug fucker say then?
Who? Sir Griflet?
Grifflet.
Well, you haven't told him anything super crazy, so he's, oh, well, good job,
I mean,
guys. Some
Yeah, we fought the dragon.
Oh, what,
I fought the dragon, and yeah. Obviously, I'm still here, so
Do
the
you
two of
info
us.
dump on Sir Griflet?
Yeah, we
Ooh, hold
infoed
up,
up.
hold up, hold up. But I play it real like mysterious, like
Give me a
you know.
intrigue roll. You
Not
I just straight
gonna
up
go
say
well.
Hafgen got the killing blow on the dragon.
No, I cannot intrigue. I spill it all.
Okay, you spill it all. All right, go ahead and take a check in honest. Spilling it all, and he says, "Whoa, I want to hear more about this gem. Uh, should we give it to the king? Come on, I'll introduce
Yes.
you guys."
Yeah, let's go.
Yes. Okay. I can't believe it took this long and talking to you first.
It always takes some time. Don't you know, Sir Beatrice, by now? And you just small talk, small talk. And
I yearn to fall on
eventually,
my own sword.
Arthur, he hops off his snow white horse, apparently. Lets you tell the tale. So you have a chance to tell the tale of the worm slaying to the king now. What do you do?
Yeah, I tell it. And I tell
I
that Hafgen got the killing blow.
and I tell it extra good. I ham it up. I do an orate about it. And
Okay, so who's making the orate about it?
I'll do it.
You probably should.
And I'm doing it, for the king himself. So we're gonna roll the homage because I want it to be good.
Okay, +10.
And we are gonna tell the ever-loving fuck out of this story.
You've got this, dude.
Yeah.
All right.
You did it.
All right. King Arthur seems very pleased. It's not that he hears exciting stories all the time, right? Because that's the only time anybody gets to talk to him.
But we thought we were goners. I was sitting there at 10 HP or whatever, like just oh man, you've been there. Like
He smiles and he well let's see this stone, huh?
yeah. Let's whip it out. Here you go.
All right. He takes
Does it start glowing?
he like rubs it between his little fingers for a little bit. And he's like, all right, let's try it out. He's got it in one hand, and he's like holding out the others. I want some gold libra, and then immediately like coins just start like I don't know birthing out of his hand. They fall onto the ground and goes, God's blood by the holy elbow of God! And women and children, I mean, there's no children, but knights come running from, outside of the pavilion to come look out of his giant tent, and they're like, you're shooting gold out of your hand, your majesty. We thought you couldn't even get more kingly. And he's like, this is nothing. Just wait till I wish for blood rubies. And so forth. He makes a game of it, just like spontaneously generating wealth out of his hand. That night, you have an amazing feast. Because King Arthur says, Marshal, break the march. We're gonna camp here. Kay, prepare us a regal feast, including all those dainties you told me about from Africa. Chamberlain, find me some clean clothes and some place for me to speak to the Cambrian ambassador. Sir Bedivere, get these men some clothing. You are all covered in blood. Sir Beatrice, you look the worst. You're just, blood.
Thank you.
All over your face.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Yeah, it's actually infected. I'm probably going to die of gangrene within the hour. But thank you for noticing me.
We'll have our surgeons put a salve on that wound of yours.
Just spit on it. It'll be fine.
No, you want to take the salve. Take the salve.
Actually, could you lick it off me? Kiss it better, King? With my 14 or more of you?
I am busy. I will see that it's done, or Sir Bedivere will do the licking for me. Sir Bedivere! And the king goes off to like show his closest cronies. Gawain will wet his pants when he sees this. And Sir Bedivere's like, well, Sir Knights, make yourselves at home in this pavilion. You can have everything you need. But when you're asked to retell this story, just make sure your second telling is better than the first. It wasn't that it was bad, but we want to make an impression in front of everybody, and this is as much for your benefit as for ours. Excuse me, I have to go see to the ambassador. But meanwhile, Sir Lewis, you are on the. I don't know. You're with the regular army. As everybody's been marching for weeks now, months even, on this Cambrian War. You've killed some Cambrian boys. It's been, sort of a regular adventure. But now you're all broken into impromptu royal field feast. This is
what?
Yeah.
A field feast?
A whole fucking feast in the middle of, a war. Because
all right,
this magic rock, and now the sky's the limit.
Shit's hardcore.
Shit is hardcore. So give me app rolls to see if you can, I don't know, elbow your way through to the front. Sir Beatrice, Sir Lewis, and Sir Halfcan.
Oh yeah, buddy.
Oh, I'm not that pretty. Nope.
I'm gonna spend 5 Libra on looking extra shiny.
You brought your nice clothes with you.
I pull them out like, whoo, I thought it was just gonna be a bag I was lugging around for no reason. Oof.
Lucky for you, there was a feast during this war.
A thing we can normally expect.
A 1. Well, that's a success. And Sir Beatrice will roll something else.
Yes, I am here.
Give me an app roll.
App.
Yep.
I am beautiful.
Wow. This is amazing.
The blood has changed colors to a pale yellow. It's all puss now.
Your skin has changed colors to a pale yellow. You have a bright green highlight where you where you drag your dagger or whatever. Chat, drink, flirt, or draw a card, Sir Beatrice.
Drawing.
It's gonna be a 3-rounder.
Cool. Drawing a card and giving Hafgan some beer to up his ore rate. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. It gives you bonuses.
Let's tell some tales.
You drawing a card? Okay. Ooh. Excellent wine. You gotta read it.
Oh yes, excellent wine. A very good wine is served at your table. I roll temperate at -3 versus indulgent at +3.
Yeah, so everyone at your table. So it's you and Sir Lewis.
Oh, cool.
Not me, because I rolled a 1.
Yeah, you're at the king's table.
Oh.
Yeah, so roll temperate at -3. You two.
Oh, yep.
Come on, Lewis.
Sorry, I'm designing a new coat of arms for when Lewis inevitably dies.
Did you find a new site? Drop that in
No.
chat. Oh.
I have some sort of JavaScript fucking thing going on. I am temperate
Nice.
through some kind of download.
It's nice wine. It's fine wine.
Fine wine.
Go
Fine,
ahead
you
and
guys.
take checks in temperate. Sir Lewis, chat, drink, flirt, or draw a card.
I shall draw a card.
Oh, sorry, I forgot to
That's
say what the
nice.
first course is. It is the Tales of Fish.
Everyone loves fish.
Tales.
Oh, well, that's no good.
Got a
What is this?
fish
A
tail.
serving girl flirts. But I am unable to marry, so why would I care? A young
Well,
serving girl flirts with
yeah.
me.
Mm-hmm.
I must roll my flirting.
Oh.
Somebody has a whining ring in the background and I don't know what it is. It's driving me insane.
Oh, yeah, that's from my end. It's like the neighbors upstairs. So
Ooh,
I
that's
am
fun.
insane.
Yes,
Oh.
I get
Oh.
a check in flirting.
Oh, nice. Good work.
I flirt well with her.
Yes, she flirts back. She says, "Oh, Sir Lewis, I'm so sorry about your dead brother."
My what?
Your dead brother.
I was out campaigning. My what?
Yeah, no, he got eaten by a dragon.
A dragon, you say?
Yes, Dolores.
That bitch Dolores. Goddamn bitch.
All right, Sir Afghan. As your mouth is full of cod tails, what do you say or do?
First of all, do I get to keep that generous guy card or whatever from the first feast? Because I pulled it and it immediately
This
ended.
is a different feast. That's-
Okay, so I had to take a check in selfish because of that, because there was no opportunity for me to give anything away.
Oh no! We just let you. Yeah, you gave it all away. That's when you made your I will just observe roll.
Oh,
And he saw Clever Jack putting nipples in his pockets.
oh, clever Jack in the nipples. Well, drawing cards anyway is where it's
My
at.
favorite story.
I thought you were gonna say my favorite band. Because I love listening to Clever Jack and the Nipples.
It's a less than
You know.
cover band.
You know that one song, their hit song. You heard it.
Clever Jack and the Nipples.
Mead, a large keg of fine mead is brought in. It's just all about the booze tonight.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Temperate versus indulgence. Let's roll.
Everybody? Or just you?
Just me, or the king's table. I am temperate.
Wow.
I guess that's me as well, right?
No.
Compliment. Great job,
Set up
bro.
front.
You didn't get your beauty roll.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, you're sitting with Sir Beatrice the Wan.
The Grody.
No, Sir Lycus the Grody. So you get +1 geniality, so that's cool. Sir
This is that stuff. It was that extra special mead, you guys.
All right.
From Dordermundershire.
Second course of the feast here. King Arthur comes out, and he says, "Oh, I have a minstrel here who will tell us more about the wonderful stone that Sir Halfgan and Sir Beatrice and their other brave knights died to get to me." And the minstrel's coming out. He's strumming his rubber bands, and he says, "This is called the Stone of King Bladud. Bladud was an ancient wizard king of Britain who predicted through alchemy that it would exist.
That Britain would exist.
That Britain would exist.
Christ.
He stated its power would be, the stone would exist. He stated its power would be that if the true and virtuous High King holds the magic stone in one hand and asks for gold, his other will be filled once daily with as much of the precious metal as he can hold. However, if this same king predicted that he could fly, but went only a few yards before he crashed to his death. And after that, no one believed everything that the dead king had said." And everybody claps politely.
That sure teaches us a lesson.
Right?
About like, right? I don't know what it is, but it is a lesson.
Wow. The dainties from Africa must be these strange fruits. They're just kind of good. They got a lot of, I don't know, seeds in them? Certainly you've never tasted anything like them before. Sir Beatrice, chat, drink, flirt, or draw a card.
Can I chat and just kind of start hyping up Halfgun and the story he's been told to tell?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah. Courtesy, intrigue.
Intrigue.
I also
And
see this as you like getting people a little bit more drunk.
Mm-hmm. Like, I shared the good wine and the good mead, and
Yeah.
there's a lot of sharing.
Oh, there's
Sharing
a lot of,
is caring.
There's a lot of sharing. Okay. Well, you already got your check for generous, so you can't double check it.
Success.
Nice. Yeah, you actually talk with Sir Kay, and are like, I think that guy could use some more wine. She looks a little bit thirsty, and he's like, he's agreeing with you, and he really appreciates you helping him do his job better, and it doesn't come off as weird.
It never does.
He gives you a wink. Sir Lewis, chat, drink, flirt, or draw a card.
Embiggen.
Oh, wait.
I must dance. I must dance to honor my dead brother.
I thought it said keep distancing, and I was like, wow, even in this fucking game?
No.
Did that not go through? That did not go through. Rolling love of family, submit. Oh, of course not.
No, of course not. It's not your night.
You think about him, but like you think about a weird fight you had right before you left.
Yep, exactly.
You're like,
my dancing is a guaranteed failure, but let's see what it looks like with a -5. Submit. All right, you guys have fun.
-3.
No.
Oof.
Oh, okay, so if you want to keep trying, yeah, that's too bad. All right, Sir Halfgan.
Should I draw one more card or lay the orate on him? There's gonna be at least one more round, right?
There is one more round, but you could get a card that says, "Hey, you're too drunk to do anything."
I'll risk it. Embiggen. You could say I'm real drunk and therefore better and cool. Oh, it's time to be valorous. People are speaking of bravery. I mean, could this be the time that I tell the story?
I don't think so.
No,
I think
no,
it's gonna
okay.
absorb a whole round, you telling the story.
Well, we will see if I And valorous, yeah.
Oh, that's good. That's good. All right. So you've got +1 geniality. So
+2 now.
yeah, you've got +2 now. So that's helpful. Um, and you're like leading up to the dragon story, right? You're like, well, I was scared this one time when we fought a giant, and I got a sword called Wormsbane, right? You're like,
Yeah. We're planting little seeds for later.
yep. All right. Final round. The king is very excited. He tries to make eye contact with you, Sir Halfgan, to secure that. He's like, "Are you gonna make the move this round?" Okay, all right. Uh, and then he calls out for the third dish. Um, oh, weird.
DuckTales, woo!
So this is just sad. Uh, it's a great roast eagle.
Mm.
Yep,
That is sad.
it is very sad, and everybody is struck with melancholia as they are like, King Arthur, we're eating eagles now. There's nothing sacred, and he's like, I'm the king. I can eat whatever I want. Clearly, even eagles are fodder for kings, and everybody's just like, well, you do have one eye, so we have to agree with you. Sir Beatrice, chat, drink, flirt, or draw a card.
If I hit drink, hang on, wait.
Uh-huh.
First level of intoxication. What does it give you bonuses in?
Flirting, orate, lustful, reckless, indulgent,
Okay.
and valorous.
Can I spend my round giving Halfgan
No.
drinks?
He said choose to drink. He has not chosen to drink at all. It's always been on the table of one of the 3 choices you can make during a feast.
His loss. Fuck it, I'll just
I've
drop.
gotten a geniality bonus every time I've acted, though, which is,
That's something. It's better than getting
stacking
too
it.
drunk to get going straight into -5s on everything or whatever.
Because that's once you get to level 2 or 3, that's what happens, right?
Yep. Ooh.
More food other than eagle. Another platter of food is brought out.
Oh,
Everyone
boy.
everyone rolls temperate versus indulgent.
Yeah, in honor of all of the dead Salisbury knights, they bring out some meat tiles.
After the poor showing of the eagle.
I'm drunk.
Roll indulgent.
Just that table or everyone?
I'll be temperate.
It's all players.
Oh boy.
Oh, nice, Sir Lewis.
I really don't want to miss this. I can impassion a
No.
I'll just be
I mean, yes.
thinking
Don't.
about like it wouldn't be good hospitality, guest behavior to just barf and go sleep.
Alright,
So
so you got a +10 to your temperate.
I'm feeling
You were
pretty
so
temperate.
scared, Sebastian. You were like, watch, he's gonna go fucking crazy here. Oh, so you still fail, so roll indulgent.
No, I don't.
He
Oh, right.
succeeds.
Oh, it's a 20. Okay, sorry. No effect. Great. Sir. Oh, that was Sir Lewis. So this is. Who?
I didn't
Okay,
I didn't
Sir-
do anything.
Okay, sorry. Sir Lewis, go. Chat, drink,
I need
flirt,
to-
draw a card.
I need to keep dancing. I'm big in dancing again.
Keep
Um,
dancing.
You
you may keep this
this
card and play it. Otherwise, I get a -2 geniality. I'll draw a new card. Fuck it. Fuck dancing.
Mine-
Fuck everybody. I'm upset.
Oh,
I was dancing and it was great, and now I'm not, and it's not great.
they don't know you're dancing. Your
Passing
brother's dead.
praise.
How can anything be happy anymore?
The hostess of the feast passes by and comments on my looks. I roll my app, which
Have you
is not
seen
good.
Queen Guinevere before?
Yeah, I was a squire.
Yeah.
Hey, I make it.
Do you have the appropriate Guinevere?
No, I don't have it anymore.
You're about to.
Wait, no, with my geniality, I wouldn't have passed. Wait, I would have had a -2. I would have critted appearance.
But did we do the whole rolling to see if
No.
you have? Okay, well let's do
No.
that now. Before you make your roll, sir.
Oh, but I
'Cause-
crit it. I don't want to re-roll it.
You don't want to re-roll it. Okay. Oh, because you have the minus. No, the -2 would apply to your appearance score, not the die roll.
Oh, piss.
Yeah, the modifier is affect the score, not the dice.
Well, then give me the garbage.
Yes, indeed. You are you a man or a woman, Sir Lewis?
I am a man.
All right. Go ahead and roll lustful with a +10.
Lustful. Not flirting, but lustful.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Full chub.
I make it.
All right.
Full chub.
You make it. You would want her if such an admission were likely to be fruitful. But of course it isn't. After all, she's the king's wife.
Uh-huh.
Gain a passion of Amor Guinevere equal to 3d6.
Well,
Not
Right.
bad.
Well, because it's, the first time you see her and you're generating your passion, I'm going to say take a check in that passion because she
Oh.
notes how handsome you look, Sir Lewis. Oh, Sir Lewis, you look so becoming of a knight. Most knights of our court should aspire to be so precious looking as yourself.
precious. All right, thanks. You're a pretty lady, thanks.
She walks off before she can even pretend to not hear that. Sir Afghan, it's your moment.
It's time.
Mm-hmm.
We are gonna orate, and we're gonna do it honorably.
Nice.
So this is gonna be at a +12. Oh, and it works out pretty nice. Just one shy of a crit though, right?
Yep. But still makes up for your poor showing earlier by 2, right? Do you add any embellishments?
Wait, doesn't he get any bonuses because of my little speech thing?
Oh yeah, did you if you even gave me a 1 point
Yeah. If he
bonus.
gave you a 1, so
Yeah.
it is a crit. So tell us the crit style.
Mm-hmm.
Paint us a scene there, Sir Afghan.
It was the field. We had a plan, but the plan did not go as planned. The field with the sheep lay silent, and in a flash, the beast was upon us. Snap went the jaws in one bite. Gluis had succumbed.
Oh.
You couldn't tell blood from sheep, from paint, from Gluis's limbs. It was a mess. But in a flash of hooves, we were back upon the beast, and plunged the sword into the wings and yada yada. And the beast retreated, and then we caught it again, and y'all get it. We stuck more swords in it, and now it's dead, and then we're not. And it's cool. We're cool. The beast's not cool. Long live King Arthur, etc., etc.
Wow, everyone is very impressed. They pour one out for Sir Gluis. They literally dump their wine on the ground and shit, and they call for a toast. And King
It was
Arthur-
all thanks to.
no, go
Sorry.
for
It was all thanks to Beatrice's bravery and Gluis's sacrifice that we were able to have this moment, and I, make everybody stop and think of them.
Everybody stops and thinks of them.
And then we drink to their fucking memories and or awesomeness.
Yeah, and as you're doing so, King Arthur is like, very, very well said, Sir Afghan. I have something for you and your compatriot there, Sir Beatrice. If you would, Sir Knights, please step forward. All right, so you just get up all drunk, waddle your way past the benches and are in front of the king. Well, okay, this is fine. He bestows upon each of you a manor, so a whole ass additional manor, including the lands that go with such a thing. You get a charger of a noble color, so like all black, all white, or gray, like depending on what your favorite color is. And a suit of noble clothing worth 7 libra, so these clothes give you +7 to your appearance.
What?
Yes.
Damn.
But each year they go down in value because, fashion.
What are they called?
Noble clothing. And furthermore, Sir Lewis, were you married?
Lewis wasn't, no. Or Lewis wasn't, no.
Lewis wasn't. No. Okay. Well, Sir Kazan was, right?
I believe so.
He was slain in the course of the quest. So his widow gets a generous living provision. And any children that any of y'all might have had, who lost their fathers, are also taken care of. So Sir Kazan's children are undoubtedly, sprinkled with jewels or whatever. Finally, King Arthur will personally knight any of the heirs of the slain knights. So he will personally knight, Sir Kazan's heirs, whoever those people end up being.
Can Scotius get in there since it's like his time right now to be knighted anyway?
Oh, totally. Scotius is getting knighted by King Arthur today.
Dope.
And you don't even have to pay the 8 libra, right?
Free knighthood.
Yeah,
Because
free knighthood.
King Arthur can literally just make the Libra.
He's like,
Here you go, I'll give it to myself.
I feel like we shouldn't have to pay for knighting people anymore, but that's just my thoughts. Considering none of us understand the concept of an economy, let alone inflation.
Inflation with a jewel that makes gold at will. What could happen? Well, and so ends the adventure of the Dolorous Worm and year 1 of the Cambrian War.
Boy, that sucked.
It killed 2 knights.
What year was that?
524.
That was 523.
Whoops.
Yep, that was all 523. Yeah. So the skinny on that there worm, because I know you're curious. 15 armor. Hit points 60, but it heals 5 hit points per round.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, so without that sword, like, good luck. Or without a whole team of dudes.
Without like that sword and somebody critting every round, yeah, you're kind of,
Yeah.
That was, see, we had to start off with the dice hating us for the dice to come around enough to win that day.
Oh, they came around?
I mean,
Oh,
for those of us who continued to roll them.
yeah.
Sorry.
A sacrifice had to be made.
It's good to know that they came around eventually.
Yeah, I know it's rough there with that there worm. It killed 1 person.
I didn't expect us to survive, really. Like, it was TPK time. It could have been. It easily should have been.
It was very close to it. I mean, it doesn't have high, like, bite skill is at 15, right?
Yeah.
But that was my sword skill.
Yeah.
I just rolled better.
It doesn't have any passions, though. It's just, yeah. It was rolling like 8s and 3s and shit. except for the one time that it crit. Yep.
Here we go. I got 3 different options for the last son of Bloodied,
Hit us.
Llewellyn, who's going to be 21 next year.
Oh, and I have a thing for you guys too. This is the book art for the Dolores worm.
Aw, it looks just like a Dolores.
Let's see, coat of arms. Why would it keep the same file path that I've been using? That's silly.
But yeah, all right. Questions, comments on 523, the Dolores worm.
I'm proud of us.
I'm proud of
How do you
guys,
actually
too.
say the name?
Dolores.
Dolores? It's so close though.
Nah, it's Dolores.
Ooh, that's a fancy dragon.
Yeah,
Isn't it?
That's really cool.
you climbed
Very
It's a
up
big
old
old
school.
a broken church and stabbed it in the fucking eye.
Yeah. That's Smog Maw.
Yeah, it's got
Yeah.
smog maw. Yeah. Cool. I'm gonna end the recording.
You guys got to tell me what you think of which of the coats of arms are the winner.
Do the thing.